Hi everyone, Alison here at Keighley Healthy Living. Welcome to our Wednesday afternoon Rethinking Pain Movement Matters session. Hope you're feeling fit and well this afternoon and are ready for our movement. Today we're going to take a sample of our core and floor exercise programme. So you will need a chair, an exercise mat, an exercise block, or if you haven't got an exercise mat, just carpet or a cushion will be fine instead of the block. So you need to make sure the area that you're working in is free from any hazards and there's plenty of space to move around in. You yourself need to be feeling fit and well, free from any medical conditions, illness or injury, and if you are in any doubt, please check with your GP. Clothes you will need to be wearing this afternoon need to be just your comfortable clothes that you can freely move around in, and then something on your feet to protect you from slipping. So we're going to do a warm-up, then we'll do a little bit of standing exercise and a little bit of seated exercise, and finally finish off with some relaxing exercises on the floor. So, without further ado, let's put the music on and let's begin. So we've got some nice, calming, relaxing music this afternoon for our workout. So I'm just going to march it through just to get the blood pumping through my body. And then we're just going to start with a gentle knee lift. So I'm just going to knee lift. 2, 3, and 4. Other side and lift. 2, 3, and 4. Again we lift. 2, 3, and 4. Other side and up. Take hamstring curl, heel to bottom. Lift it up. 2, 3, and 4. Again, other side. 2, 3, and 4. Heel to bottom, up. 2, 3, and 4. Again, we lift. Take the hips round to the right. We circle round. Nice, gentle moves. 4, 3, 2, other way. Circle round. 4, 3. Now pelvic squeezes forward. Just squeeze forward. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Back to tummy in. 4, 3, 2. Now head looking to the right. Look to the right. Look centre. Left and centre. Hips facing forwards. 2 more. Now just glancing up. Little tiny glance up. Head looking down. Glancing up. Back to those knee lifts. Lift it up in front. Up. 2, 3, and 4. Other side. Lift up. 2, 3, and 4. Repeat. Hips facing forwards. Back nice and tall. You can hold onto your chair or a wall if you need to. Body weight forwards. Ham curl. And then the other side. Again, lift up. 2, 3, and 4. Other side and lift. 2, 3, and 4. We march it wide, march it narrow. Two more. Ready to turn it away to the right, push forwards. We're going to the right, push forwards. Hips stay facing forwards. Just the upper part of the body moving. Then take to a side bend. So take it over, lift it up. Hips stay facing forwards, back tall. Nice and controlled. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's take it to a little step touch. Hopefully now we're feeling a little bit warmer. 4, 3, 2, 1. Little shoulder shrug. Lift it up. Up. 2, 3, and 4. Other side and lift. Again, shoulder shrugs. Other side. Circle those shoulders around, just bend those knees. Nice smooth movements, nice and relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're just going to give the legs a little shake. Okay, ready to warm up those feet. So we're going to go ball, toe, ball, and down. Ball, toe, ball, and down. Twice more. Last one. Over to the other side. Ball, toe, ball, and down. Ball, toe, ball, and down. Last one. Now bend those knees over the toes. So we're going to go bend, stretch, rise, and lower. Bend, stretch, rise, lower. 2 more like this. Last one. And relaxing there. Okay, we're going to use the back of the chair to help us with the exercise. So first of all, we're just going to stand with our feet parallel, toes pointing forwards, back tall, tummy nice and tight. And from here, we're just going to take a little squeeze in with the inner thigh. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Now, as we squeeze in, we breathe in. And as we squeeze out, we breathe out. So squeeze in, breathe in, squeeze out. Breathe in and breathe out. Tiny little movement. Just think about squeezing the inner thighs together, top of the pelvic floor. Okay, here we go. 4, 3, 2. Last one. From here, we're just going to turn the toes in slightly. Knees are going over the toes. Squeeze in. Squeeze and release. So we're squeezing towards the front of the pelvic floor with the toes turned in this time. Squeeze and release. 4 more like this. 4. Tiny movements. 3, 2. Last one. Release it there. So we're going to turn the feet outwards this time. Feet parallel. Squeeze in. So we're going to squeeze and release. Squeeze through the back passage. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Relax it there. Okay, holding on to the chair with our feet facing forwards parallel. We're going to do one for the bottoms to start with. So we're just going to take the foot back and we're just going to squeeze. Now your pelvic floor is automatically engaging with this one because it has to stay still to keep the body stable. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release it there. Change over to the other side. Footprint back to the back wall. Squeeze it back. Squeeze. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax it there. We're going to stand sideways onto our chair now. Feet are parallel. We're thinking about working through the tummy muscles. So first of all, we're just going to take the outside leg up and crunch it. Crunch it into the tummy. Think about working through those tummy muscles. Crunch it in, push it down, heel back to the floor. Hips facing forwards, back tall. Keep going, squeeze. 2, keep going. 2 more like this. Last one. Relax it there. We're going to change over to the other leg now, and this time we're going to take the hand to the knee. Bring it in. Now, if you feel able, you can take your elbow to the knee, and we're working through the sides of the body at the same time. In, take it out. Holding onto that chair for support if you need it. In and take it out. Back tall. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Release it there. Okay, we're going to take that leg that we've just worked. We're going to take it all the way to the back. So we've got like a tripod in a triangle here, and we're going to reach across the body. So we're going to reach and pull back, working through the obliques. Over, pull it back. Again, the pelvic floor engages as we keep those hips facing forwards. Over and pull back. Over and pull back. 4, 3, 2, last one, relax it there. Place the toe on the floor and we're just going to press the pelvis forwards. So we're going to squeeze, squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Keep it going. Hips face forwards. Squeeze and release. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. From this position, we're just going to take the knee towards the floor, taking care that the knee on the other leg doesn't go over the toes. So we're just going to take it down and lift it up. Nice gentle movement. Hold onto your chair for support. And relax it there. Give those legs a little shake. We're going to face the chair now. Toes pointing forwards. Make sure your body weight goes onto the chair to protect the knees, and we're just going to push the bottom back and squeeze it up. Back and squeeze up. So working through all the muscles in the pelvic floor as we do that. Body weight forwards onto the chair to protect the knees. Also working through the bottom and the thighs. So it's a great one for helping you get up and down out of the chair, as well as toning those muscles of the pelvic floor and the bottom. 2 more like this. Last one, relax it there. Okay, I'm going to place my chair over to the other side of me. I'm going to start with the exercises that we've just done. So we're going to start with the outside leg just crunching in. So we're just going to crunch and down, working through the tummy. Crunch and down, keep going. Hips facing forwards, back nice and tall, tummy in, nice and tight. Crunch and down. Crunch it down. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then the other side. So we're just going to take the hand to the knee, hover the heel over the floor, in and out. Keep it going. Hover the heel over the floor. And when you're ready, you can do the elbow to knee. Keep those feet moving. Hips facing forwards. Holding onto that chair for support if you need it. Feel it down the sides of the body. 2 more. And last one. Relax it there. Take that leg to the back. So we've got that nice tripod shape again. And we're going to reach over to the side. Over, pull back. Over and pull back. Toes pointing forwards. Over, pull it back. Working through that body. Keep those hips facing forwards all the time. Working through the sides of the body in the obliques. Pelvic floor engages at the same time. 4, 3, 2, last one, relax it there. Place the toe on the floor and we're just going to press the pelvis forward as we squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Working through that pelvic floor. Two more like this. And last one, relax it there. Let's take that knee towards the floor now. So we're just going to take it up and down. Not too many of these, making sure the front knee does not come in front of the toe. Twice more like this. And last one, rest it there. Give those legs a little shake. As we stand back parallel, toes pointing forwards. Pressing the bottom back, push it back, squeeze it up. Squeezing through that bottom. Push that bottom back. Back and squeeze up. Squeeze the bottom. Squeeze those inner thighs together as you come up. Full range of movement. Back and pull up. Keep going. 2 more. And last one. Relax it there. Okay, we're just going to take the chair to one side now. We're going to use our block or our cushion. And just seated on the chair, first of all, we need to make sure we've got our correct posture. So feet flat on the floor. We're thinking about a 90-degree angle between your heels and your thighs, and a 90-degree angle between your thighs and your upper body. Okay, I'm going to take the block in front. You can do this exercise with a cushion, or if you haven't got a block, you can just do it with your hands. And we're just going to take the body back and lift up. Take it back. So tummy muscles back, lift up through the core, squeeze up through the pelvic floor as you do that. So working both the core and the pelvic floor with this exercise. Keep it going. Back, lift up. Back, lift up. Tummy in tight. 4 more like this. 3, 2, last one. Rest it there. We're just going to turn to the side. The corner and centre. Corner and centre. So you're just touching the first corner, not too far. Corner and in. Corner and in. 2 more like this. Rest there. Okay, taking that foot in front, and we're just going to turn the instep up towards the ceiling, so we're working through the inner thigh. So we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Relax it there. Over to the other side. Foot flex, inner thigh lifts. The inner thighs connected to the pelvic floor. So inner thigh exercise always good for pelvic floor health. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Relax it there. Feet on the floor. Hands onto the block. Take it back, lift it up. Back, lift up. Back, lift up. Nice and controlled. Back, lift up. Back, lift up. Back toe, tummy in. Back, lift up through those inner thighs. Squeeze those inner thighs together. 4 more like this. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold it here to the corner. Side and centre. Side and centre. Now push the block in front. Corner and centre. Corner and centre. Corner and centre. Keep going. Feeling it in the sides of the body. 1 more each way. And relax it there. Place the block between your thighs, or your cushion between your thighs, and we're going to squeeze onto that pelvis. So we're just going to go squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Keep going. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Keep going. Nice and controlled. Use those inner thighs. Squeeze, release. Four more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeeze and hold. Hold in. Hold in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release. Little quick ones. 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze and hold. Hold it in. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and release it there. Let's put the block to one side, and we're going to put our chair to one side, and then from here we're going to go down onto our floor mats. So if you haven't got a floor mat, just something comfortable to lie on, you might have a rug, you might have a carpet or a towel. So nicely onto the floor. Okay, I'm just going to change mine so that you can see. Okay, so from this position I'm going to place my feet flat on the floor, and I'm going to roll down onto my back, making sure that my lower back is supported by the floor. If you want to, you can put your block behind you to support your head. Okay, so the first set of exercises we're just going to do a straight crunch, just sliding the hands up the thighs. Okay, so we're just going to slide the hands up the thighs, keeping the head nice and still, and lowering back down. So tummy in nice and tight. Slide up and lower back down. Slide up, lower back down. Again, slide up and lower back down. One more. Relax it there. Okay, from here we're just going to lift the heels off the floor into the air, and we're going to squeeze those heels together. So we're going to squeeze, release, squeeze, release. So we're thinking about squeezing in through our inner thighs. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Again. Two more. Last one. And then we're just going to drop the feet to the floor. Two more. Last one. Return the feet to the mat. Okay, this time we're going to take hold of that block, and I'm going to lift up with my block, touch the knees, and take the block all the way back. Lift up, touch the knees, take the block all the way back. Up, touch the knees, take the block all the way back. Up, touch the knees, take the floor back, block back. Up, touch the knees, block back. Two more. And last one. Relax it there, place the block to one side. Lift those legs up into the air. Heels together, squeeze together. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Keep going. Squeeze, release. Really working through those inner thighs. Four more like this. 4, 3, 2, last one, and then we're just going to drop the feet down. Down, pick up, down, pick up. Keep that head facing forwards. Back tall tummy nice and tight. Down, pick up, down, Pick up 2 more. And last one. Relax the feet back to the floor. Taking hold of that block once more. Okay, so we're going to lift it up. Take it to the knees. Lift it back. Lift up. Lift back. Again, lift up to the knees. And back. Lift up to the knees. And back. Twice more. One more time. Now this time we're just going to lift it up to the knees. Now take to the corner and centre, corner and centre, all the way back. Again, lift up, corner and centre, corner and centre, all the way back. Twice more like this. Corner and centre, corner and centre, all the way back. One more time. Corner, centre, corner, centre, all the way back. And then we're just going to put the block underneath the head, just for comfort, as we draw the right knee in towards the chest and we stretch out through the muscles in our bottom. Hold that knee in towards the chest, and you can just circle with the toes and back the other way. We're going to straighten that leg now, pushing the heel up towards the ceiling, feeling that stretch through the hamstring. When you feel that stretch start to ease, just try and bring that leg a little bit straighter, a little bit closer towards the chest, increasing the stretch, developing your flexibility. And then we're just going to place the heel of that leg onto the knee of the opposite leg. Push the leg out to the side so we get that nice stretch here in the inner thigh. Reach between the legs and draw it in off the floor so we get that stretch through the outer thigh. If you can feel the stretch without, just leave it on the floor. Relax the feet back towards the mat. Let's do the same on the other side. Draw it in towards the chest. Circle round. And back the other way. And then we're just going to flex that foot, placing the foot on the ceiling, stretching through the hamstring. And when you feel that stretch start to ease, try and bring that leg a little bit closer, a little bit straighter towards the chest. And relax it there. Place the heel onto the knee of the opposite leg. Reach between the legs and draw in off the floor. Feeling a stretch down through those outer thighs. Release that foot down. Push the knee out to the side, feeling a stretch in the inner thigh. And relax the feet down. We're going to take both arms out to the side. So we're in a T shape, and we're going to drop both knees over to the right hand side of the mat, feeling a stretch down through the sides of the body. And then releasing it there, over to the other side, feeling a stretch down through the sides of the body. From this position, we're rolling right over onto our fronts. Place your block to one side. And then we're just going to take our head onto the forearm and curl your heel in towards your bottom, holding your shoelaces, pressing the pelvis forward, feeling a stretch down through the front of the thigh. If you can't manage to grab hold of your shoelaces, you can just hold onto your heel or the bottom of your leggings. Relax that foot there. We're going to switch over to the other side, head onto the forearm, curl the heel in towards the bottom, press the chest forwards, press the pelvis forwards. Feeling that stretch through the front of the thigh. Again, holding onto the heel or the bottom of your leggings if you need to. And then relax it there. Placing the forearms on the floor. We're going to just press the chest forward. So we feel a nice stretch through the front of the chest. Feeling that really nice stretch through those tummy muscles. Press that rib cage forwards. And then if you want to, you can push yourself up into a full cobra stretch. And then into an all fours position. In this position, we've got the palms under shoulders, knees under hips. I'm just going to pull the tummy in around the lower back. And then we're just going to take the right foot forwards onto the mat and just press the pelvis forwards. We feel a stretch here in the hip flexors. Release there and do the same over on the other side. So foot flat on the mat and press the pelvis forwards. And then from here we're coming into a standing position. Bringing the head up last, so we're not too dizzy. Place the right hand between the shoulder blades, left hand over the top or push from the front. Release it there and over to the other side. Push from the front. Take the hand to the side of the head and reach out to the side. Release it there. Over to the other side. The hand that's out to the side, bring it in front, hold between the joints, look over your shoulder. Release there, do the same on the other side, hand up between the joints, look over your shoulder. We'll just give the calves a quick stretch. So one foot behind the other, press the pelvis forward, feel that stretch in the back calf, and then towards the other foot, heels pressed into the floor. Finally, take a big reach up, big deep breath, and release it down. One more time, reach it up, and release it down. Hands a shake, legs a shake, and give yourself a well-deserved clap. Thank you very much for joining me for this afternoon session of Movement Matters. I hope that I will see you again soon. Take care. Don't forget to like the page or comment in the box if you've joined me this afternoon. Always good to know who's joining me. And once again, if you live in the Craven or Bradford area and you would like to be signed into our Rethinking Pain programme, please contact your GP. Hope to see you again soon. Take care. See you next Wednesday, 2 p.m. same time. Bye.